On the last episode of Phil the Diamond, we were robbed. We suffered an injustice. And right now, on this episode, it's time to set the record straight. We're getting our LP back. Alright, let's get into things. Today we're playing Ashe. We got bot lane again. We've had some decent success on Ashe, and I'll be honest with you, I do like a cheeky little Ashe Sona lane. Our team looking a little bit solo queuey, myself included. If I actually, you know what? I tell a lie. If I was going fully solo queuey, I'd play something like a bit more aggressive, a bit more kill hungry than an Ashe. I don't know if Ashe is really considered one that's like super duper like, oh yeah, I'm gonna all in dive under tower just like I'm playing Draven. But enemy team. That being said, right, we have like Nocturne. We have some assassins. We have Nocturne. The enemy team, a considerably squishy team. We have a super good ulti setup for Nocturne, for LeBlanc. If they do not camp bot and use bot lane as like the feeding ground for getting them fed, I would be incredibly surprised and also incredibly disappointed and angry and report them. But nevertheless, right, I gotta say as well, there has to be shout outs given. I think like last episode we played Twitch. We talked about, you know, what can I do to make to have made that game far more successful, and the criticisms that I had were very much in line with like my end thoughts of the video. So like, okay, yeah, no, say keep it. He's reconnected. Just don't let it reset. Okay, cool. Right, yeah, I think like a lot of the criticisms were like that I found were just like, you know, I think I self-criticized myself like pretty on the money as far as it goes. One thing that I didn't consider when going in into playing Twitch was people were saying, Ross, I think exhaust would have been a really good move for you. Like exhaust would have been most certainly like something that would have kept you alive. It would have been able to deal with that Akali, and I 100% could not agree more. It's not something you consider tremendous amount. You think like, all right, I'll peel and it'll be okay, or like I'll just wait until they burst out. But a champion like Akali, who can literally fly out of the shadows like the Grim Reaper coming to knock down the door of a 140-year-old man. It wasn't something, and you know what? It was a bit of a one-off. It was a bit of a strange thing, because like, yeah, you know, I should have been maybe a little bit more expecting of like an assassin who like really wants to kill me. But I have to say, in my own defense, I don't go into the game expecting to see 20 frag drop in a game out of absolutely nowhere. Missed that cannon, by the way. Missed that one too. Oh, yeah. But nevertheless, like, it's all still super good information for me to have. And it's super good information for me to, like, you know, people are saying Malmar Mortius, bro, even Merc Treads would have been a pretty decent idea. And in retrospect, I'm thinking, like, you know what? Given that we had so much attack speed off of other items, like Blade of the Rune King and that Runaan's Hurricane, and we could have gone Phantom Dancer as well, it might have even been a good move to go for that as well, so... yeah, I need to gauge the power level of this lane. They're a little bit more aggressive early than we are, and Sona, she's kind of taking the slings and arrows of this lane a little bit, trying to get Qs off. So I'm inclined to just let it happen. Like, let this lane happen until 6. We do our best to just not let anything fall, like ourselves or the tower. And we that is some nutty range. What was that? And then after that, we set ourselves up for a really nice bot lane engage. The way that I see bot lane, for the most part, is that setups are super valuable. And it's not necessarily so much about... hold on, we gotta hold that a little bit. It's not so much about who does well, who comes out of lane with the most CS and the most kills. It's who doesn't enter the mid and jungle more than the enemy team. That's how I see this right now. Like, I see bot lane right now as a hunting ground for mid laners who want to roam, and for junglers who want to like get some kills. And that may be a very pessimistic way of looking at things, but that kind of just is the way that the game strikes me right now. That being said, with that information can be used as a weapon. That can be information that's used as a weapon, especially in games like this where we have such a hard engage on Nocturne. We have a champion that would want to roam consistently quite early on. She is 6 right now as well. On a lane like Senna and Jhin, who lack mobility, they lack like disengage pretty hard as well. This is all valuable tools that we can use to our disposal. Sona, stop all attacking the minions, for God's sake. I'm trying to just, you know, get the last hits as much as I can. We'll push this up. Let's get this to bounce back for us when we come back. I've been seeing comments of people saying that the Oya has taken over me, and it's now the new thing. I'm good. I'm not going to try and stop myself saying it. If I say it, I say it. That's just the way it's gonna that's the way it's gonna be. Right, Nocturne only a mid lane. Let's see what's gonna go on here. Very bad things is what's gonna happen. That was just incredibly poor timing. Sona Ashe is a half decent little 6 we have here. That being said, though, Jhin has some decent damage on him. I don't know about DPS, but certainly he's going to have a decent amount of burst that we should be very careful about. Senna, 6 as well. Sona is not. So we should be careful on that. If not, oh, Nocturne's doing Dragon. That would be so good from him to be able to do that on bot lane. As well as that, you know, I've got the Hawk Shot to make sure that he actually does get this. Nocturne, you got to do it, baby. It's just too obvious. It's too easy. This is too easy. Too free. Don't know why you'd pick Senna. Oh, you're on such low HP. Oh my god, they TP'd. Why would you go on the Senna? That was such a botched gank from him as well. Holy moly. I mean, we saw Fiddlesticks. It would have been better, ideally, for him to just go straight on that. I mean, on top of that as well, we had the TP coming out from Riven. It would have been great if Gangplank TP to one of the wards. I mean, I'm granted, I'm an idiot for flashing without realizing that there was going to be somebody behind me, but still. So I'm not entirely sure how the legality of it works, but I was like having a look at some threads and stuff on Reddit, and I was noticing some sentiment regarding, you know, the complexity of casting regarding League of Legends, Obviously, there's a lot of concepts in League of Legends that are not explained, and I think like some of the enjoyment from watching esports and some of the enjoyment from watching pro play games is that you're kind of expected to go into it with this this already quite substantial amount of like knowledge that it can be kind of like daunting for a lot of new players. Yeah, of course you can see like, oh, okay, here we go, colors go burr and then the champion dies, but at the same time, I'm wondering like what the okay, I don't know about if we want to see market, but what, okay. Whoa, there's some intense jungle difference happening right now. Oi, oi, oi. You know what? We're gonna scare the hell out of them. I'll do the trick. That was actually a super big brain move for me there. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, dude. Well, that definitely evens up the lanes considerably. That was like I mean, I was just kind of like, all right, the minion wave's kind of thinned out. I mean, even if we can just get like the Sona to burst the minions down, we can just like straight up kill them, dude. That was very, very nice. Yeah, so as I was saying, sorry, I'm really getting like sidetracked here. I'm trying to go into a tangent and I'm getting tangentially distracted by the game. It was more just like I mean, and by the way, you can absolutely feel free to tell me in the comments whether or not how new you are to League of Legends, because I get tweets about it all the time. Beginner friendly casting of like pro games like LCS and stuff like that, or like Worlds. Because I feel like there's definitely, I think like Dota 2 has like a stream specifically for newer players to jump in, where like concepts are explained, ultimates are explained. Because I think like, I'm not sure what the champion number is compared to, when you compare like League of Legends and Dota. I'm pretty certain that League of Legends has a considerable number of dozen more champions in the pool compared to Dota. But there's even more reason in that case for, you know, somebody or Riot or whatever to really push noob friendly, and I say this in not a detrimental fashion, right, by the way, because I think like I'm a bit in the gray area when it comes to smurfing and stuff, but especially if you're making a new account, I'm a big advocate for keep your damn mouth shut. If you're gonna level up another account or you're gonna do whatever, right, keep your damn mouth shut in games in low levels, because people are actually new and they have possibly no idea what the hell they're doing, and if you're gonna say anything, you better damn well make sure that it's something constructive that somebody can do something on. Because it is totally useless. Okay, Nocturne, just hold up on that ulti, mate. Don't worry. You were well within range. He didn't even ulti. Okay. I'll take the assist. I'll do it. It is what it is, isn't it? Very nice. Very nice, Sona. See? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. The potential on bot lane is wild. The potential for me to get Fiddlesticks ulti. I was literally in the middle of saying it. Am I psychic? Possibly. Okay, we just leave on this. I was well and truly leaps and bounds in front of the enemy team there. Yeah, no, it's something I consider, but then again, I don't know. I don't understand the legality of the matter, right? I have no idea. I really distinctly doubt. And I think people do like VOD reviews of like Worlds and stuff on the YouTube. But like, you know, who am I, right? That's like the main thing. Ooh, my god, I'm still alive. Get away from me! Oh my god. I'm alive. Hold on. Skirt! That's a strike. No, she had too much HP. I'm fuming. Okay, Riven did that, and we just literally got a second tier tower for that. We got another tower for that. I was like, I wonder if my damage is going to be enough. It wasn't. That being said, big W's all around the board. Big W's all across the board right now. This game's going fantastically, actually. The score difference isn't amazing, and I'm incredibly down on CS, but given how, like, bot lane went, and now I'm sharing farm with, like, 17 other people, it's going very, very well. The worst thing is, and you know what? 80 carry mains of the world as well. Please let me know what you think. So, this game is a very strong example of me not knowing what to do. So here's like 3 lanes that are pushed up very, very far. I can't go solo to pick up CS. People are grabbing camps left and right, and I don't have any money income is what I'm saying. Like I have no gold income coming in right now, and I always, whenever this happens, and this is something that I feel like if I could figure out what to do in these scenarios, I feel like I would improve as an 80 carry player by a large margin. I feel like the improvement would be almost instant. And I am going to be reading the comments to try and figure this one out. If you have any knowledge, I should probably get coached, but it just is what it is, right? When 3 lanes are pushed up, beyond just standing around and scratching my own butt, what is the maneuver that I want? I want to roam. I don't want to move the jungler, the mid laner, because a lot of these times these are champions that are like by design good at clearing waves incredibly quick, as opposed to me who needs to like slowly auto attack them. Whereas like LeBlanc, if she, if she QWRs a wave, she's gonna kill the entire wave. Like, she's at least minimum gonna kill the backline, and then her Q can like burst waves down like pretty hard. So it's just something that like I personally need to work on. All right, but I would love like some input. I have to say, getting the feedback like almost instantly from yourselves, and especially as well from like Twitch chat and all that jazz, it's been very like valuable to me. So like, you know, I'm adoring the wholesomeness of the videos that we've been doing, and people telling me how, you know, maybe their quarantine isn't quite as bad because they get like a nice little like 20-30 minutes of Ross a day. But I also I love the instant, you know, feedback of the Twitch chat. Haven't streamed in a good few days though. My sleeping pattern has been back into quarantine mode is what it's been. Right, let's call this. I'm sitting here thinking I really wanted to do a multi-game video, and I'm sitting here like looking at the clock on the game, and I'm like, it's been 21 minutes into this game, and I'm fairly convinced I have talked for almost all of it. I missed that. I tried to time it, I missed it. He flashed though, and he's still dead. So that kind of works actually. This game's going actually super duper well. I didn't think it would go very well when LeBlanc called Gangplank an animal, or called him a dog or a pig. I'm not sure. What was it? Right, Gangplank's just pushing in the towers. I mean, he hasn't. I'm kind of unsure why you would take teleport when you play like that. But at the same time, hey, if it works, it works. Like literally, if it works and it's stupid, it's not stupid. We can easily move bot lane and just triple inhib them, and then they're gonna have double super duper minions. See, this is, I feel like, a definite bad play. This is a definite bad maneuver. That being said, obviously, like, LeBlanc is not any issue. She can just distortion 50 times away. See, this is super awkward because the minion wave is like very hard pushed up in favor of not us. Do not flash, Ross. Use it defensively. We're gonna flash. It was worth it. We're gonna run. And we may just die. Oh! Oh my god, dude. Okay. Whoa. Oh my god, the Sonus a hero. Oh yeah, we love it. Yeah, well, we can go out this game. This was a really fast game. I think I was kind of right on the money when I was saying like, this is a very good bot lane for, you know, we might not have much impact as far as it goes, but we certainly have a lot of team fight impact, like starting fights well, with big ultimates and all that jazz. Good game. I say we go for another one, honestly. We're exactly on the LP that we lost after the last episode. Okay. Back on a roll classic. Oh yeah. Do I get Majin Buu, Zach? 290. We have to. This is literally the only chroma you should be running, really. What is this? What are these? P-Zac? Or whatever this is. Sunny D-Zac? No. Majin Buu Zac. That's what we're doing. Alright. Let's get into this. First thing I'm noticing going into this game, We have got a 70% win rate. Smart for the enemy team. Oh, yeah. That's not good. We'll try our best, though. That's the only thing that we can do. Let's not, like, dwell on it too hard. The Gangplank on my team has 600,000 mastery points in Gangplank, though. So I'm hoping he knows exactly what he's doing. A sentiment I wish that I shared. Another Gangplank, really though. Like, that's okay. I very rarely ever see Gangplank. I'm not 100% sure on that. We got support Misfortune as well. Now, I didn't see that in Champion Select. The person's clan tag was called Sona. They're called Sona. And Sona's on the enemy team. That is kind of is what it is, isn't it? Unfortunate. An unfortunate pick. But we're getting another Gangplank. He's got Ignite this time. Set's got TP though as well. I'm hoping that we can have a similar Gangplank to last game, if I'm being honest with you. That would be incredibly ideal. So here's a thing that I literally didn't know until the other day, is that Gromp's damage is actually based on your current HP. So the lower HP you actually are, the less damage he does. Obviously he has like a base damage as well, but it makes a lot of sense when you're like, okay, Gromp is dinking me for no reason. I'm full HP and Gromp is smacking me to bits. But then when you like think about it and you think, all right, okay, now that you've like said, okay, he does max percent, or he does like current HP, everything makes so much more sense, and you could actually like take Gromp on a lot lower HP than you would normally, because he's just gonna do less damage, and you can like maybe smite him or what have you, depending on what jungle you're playing. But I learned this the other day, and it was a very, very valuable lesson, can I say. Now, we're into Talia. Normally wouldn't scare me too much, but that's super awkward, but I'm going to try and come around and help out nonetheless. We can pop a flash at that, though. For sure. Okay, no, definitely can't. Okay, we can do that, though. Get out of here, Ross. Get out of here. We did what we could. We got the pick on Natalia. We traded 1 for 1. Very, 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 very valuable. Ross, you did a good job. Okay, breathe. You're good. I was very dangerously close to the double as well. If he didn't get his E up again, no, sorry, his W. If he didn't get his W up again, I might have been like actually in the cash money there. I think that might like really put her behind though. On a champion like Talia, who really like a mage, who like is going to very much need that extra mana for clears. Now we have to consider our options here. I am fairly convinced that Set is not going to be killable. Gangplank's a little bit low on mana. He's not exactly healthy either. I feel like if I just go thingy, I'm going to be around. I see that, and literally they just ganked bot lane and got a pick. Don't know how they did that. Okay, down the back. Bot lane pushed up. We can maybe make something happen there. Let's try our best to make something happen there. Pog? Or as they say in France, Pog. Le Pog. Pogels. Does she know, or is she just intentionally like not moving or maneuvering herself in a fashion? Like that was pretty telegraphed as far as I can gauge. She literally stood on a ward, dude. Like I don't know what to say here. That was kind of embarrassing actually looking at that. MF is inting, guys. Did she? Oh, she must have died there. Even though she had like 10 HP and should never have gone near that. Right. Ari's at 6, which means theoretically she should not be getting ganked mid anymore. Like it just doesn't seem like a reasonable exertion of Talia's influence and effort. That's happening. Bot lane though, I'm on the way. That was a poor, okay. That was a bit of a poor gank, but it did end up working, which is unfortunate. Okay, that's good. That's fine. We just take that. They're kind of botching this, but we have nothing to respond with here. I'm just gonna tank this for Ashe, and that'll do. Got flash out. Works for me. Oh, I got my blob. They did a lot more damage than I anticipated. That was super my bad. I should have just flashed. The second I missed that, I should have just flashed out. Because we popped the flash on Talia as well. I definitely feel like I was performing far better in this first game. That being said, actually, Ares died 3 times. The supports died 3 times as well. And these are like lanes I would, well, I don't know about Misfortune, but certainly like these are lanes that I would say are like fairly safe as far as they go. Like on the scale of lanes, you got a really hard disengage with Bullet. Make it rain. Hold on. They see me? They must have seen me. That was looking mighty free on the part of them. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and complain that my gangplank wasn't murdered in cold blood, but it's unfortunate we didn't get any picks off that or nothing. I've got an Ari hard flaming me, but I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'm struggling to see scenarios in which we can make it happen. I've counter ganked a lot. I will say that the actual ganking front hasn't been nearly as strong as I would wish it to be. That being said, I'm absolutely doing my darn best here, fellas. It's a rough time. I'm fairly convinced that Talia is still in that bush. I was absolutely right as well. That was a damn fine maneuver for me there. Can I just say that? I reckon we can still make something happen here. This is so super awkward. Dive! I botched it big time, dude. I'm playing on the back foot here. This is very rough. Very rough. I just overestimate my damage. I think if I had smite, I probably would have been able to kill when I actually like went in there to begin with. I got a really nice little jump down, but like she just zoomed, dude. She zoomed. She zoomed, then she zigged, and I should have zagged, but I didn't. And then like we got a lot of resources out of them, but then I just like I tried to push my luck, and I think that's like yeah, that's a big thing. Like I tried to overcompensate for what was already like a resource success, I suppose. Like we had a good thing happen. We had a good thing happen, and I should have just been like taking it as what it was. That's quite nice, actually. Hold on. I'll do. Didn't get the dragon, but this is a game where I'm ever so slightly lost. I just fail to see like the real carry potential in like literally any of these lanes, and it's throwing me for a bit of a loop right now. Like this man is 4 levels higher than I am. Like what do? He's 2 levels higher than Gangplank, for God's sake. Like that, even that is like kind of wild. Well, we had a very brief interim of about 8 seconds of us having the LP that we gained back from last game. But you know what? We're gonna try and just see what we can do. But at the same time, I don't know about I'm not mentally checked out of this game, but I think emotionally I've become detached from the LP that I gained. I'm glad I never got attached to it to begin with, really. Because if I did, God help me, this Ari has most certainly, and the misfortune really, have absolutely clawed that reality away from me pretty hard. I'm not saying that I couldn't have done more, but most certainly, you know, we saw for ourselves like situations wherein like, you know, she had vision, she had a ward sat there, and then just proceeded to die to Talia anyway with no flash, no ulti. I feel bad for the Ashe. I think the Ashe is pretty alright, to be honest. But most certainly, like, they don't have a tremendous amount to work with. Oh, unbelievable. She got the heal. Oh, that is so rough. That's very unfortunate. I'm still alive, actually, dude. Yeah! Oh, no, God, I don't want this. Wait, take the Ari. Take the Ari as tribute. Take the Ari as tribute. I have got so much money that I'm sitting on that I am doing nothing with. Holy moly, what am I doing? Man, I got mid blaming me. I got bot bullying me, dude. These are the games that really make me scratch my head. After the game started, like, fairly solidly as well. So the issue is, like, I mean, I'm not, like, playing, like, a carry champion. I'm playing a champion that exists to like help others and do what they need to do. But when none of them are doing well, I'm at a bit of a loss. Like, yes, the assassin is doing well. The assassin has kills, but like, yeah, what are we gonna do about it, really? Oh, I almost pulled him into it, dude. That was almost big. I almost got a glimmer of hope. Got the Luden's Echo on that misfortune, which is pretty pog. Bizarrely enough, she's pretty much the only one with kills on the team. That was a really nice ulti by Ashe, by the way. Can I just say that? Like, credit where credit's due, 100% on that one. Every time, dude. Every single time he does it. Kill him! He ulted me. I can't E onto him. He just, like, he literally, hey, mate. Like, what's it called? In your face, I think it is. Like, straight out of it. Oh, no! Okay, saved. See, that's the problem. I am literally a walking I almost said NFL ball. No, I'm definitely just a walking nuclear missile for that. I got her killed there for sure, 100%. You got dragon count in 30 seconds. It feels like this is gonna have to be like the maneuver I make, even if I int for it. Cool, managed to avoid getting dinked there, just very good. That being said, Not exactly sitting on a tremendous amount of priority here. I'm going to try and move myself away so that he cannot use me as a nuclear missile right now. Okay, he used the Ash. What? My increased speed as Zac form kept me going. I like that. I don't think I got actually properly out jungled. I think I got out teamed. Okay, that's it. I'm dying on this hill right now. That's the hill I'm dying on. Could I have ganked a lot more early on? Sure. Of course. Yeah, of course. Who couldn't? Could my team, my Ari, not have died 3 times before 10 minutes? Absolutely. Could my support not have picked Misfortune and went 0-4, 0-5 in lane? Some will say no. Didn't get it. Oh my god, I got knocked back as well. I tried. It was difficult. It was a bit of a coin flip because we had no vision on it, so I had to try and time it. And I was actually getting close, actually. I will say that was not too bad. See if I lose less than 19 LP from this game. I mean, we'll have made a net gain, and it's always the small victories. I tell you, Bunny made a joke the other day. He said, he literally just messaged me and said, Fill to Diamond episode 200. And that hurt me. But at the same time, hey, do I even want this series to end? We're doing this forever. Okay, well, we did it. They're dead. It is what it is. Oh, man, I love jungle, dude. Oh, get me out of here. Don't ruin the KDA. Don't ruin the KDA. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's much I can do here. This is very unfortunate. I'm like, Ash, she's definitely taken out the frustration on me just because Misfortune hasn't said a word all game. The Ari is just terrible. Like, I'm sorry to say, but like, they were Diamond last season. 700 games this season. And, it shows. For sure. I don't really know what they play. They do appear to be a mid-main, but you would never have guessed it based on looking at what they're doing. Wait, we lost 17 LP, which means we made a gain of 2 LP this game. This episode. We take those. Please give the video a like. Please consider subscribing if you're new here for more. And I'll see you all later. Have a good one.